Overall, it should quicken the pace of the economic activity, make up for some of the dent that we saw in January as Omicron restrictions were tightened. But there will be some countervailing effect because there's certainly going to be some people who are going to be less inclined to go out under these circumstances.
I'm Natalie Nanowski, and welcome to the Midweek Exchange, where we break down those big economic issues and explain how they could impact your life. As always, Brett House is here to help us with all of that. He's Scotiabank's VP and Deputy Chief Economist. Hi, Brett. Nice to see you today.
Good day. Good to be back with you.
All right, I want to talk to you about something exciting for Canada's biggest province. Vaccine passports in Ontario are going to be removed as of March 1st, and most capacity limits, like in restaurants and gyms, will be lifted as well. Does this mean it's going to be smooth sailing for our economy from here?
Well, we can't quite say it's going to be smooth sailing because we don't know what kind of further variants of COVID-19 could be on the horizon and what they might do in terms of future lockdown restrictions or other responses. But for the moment, there is likely to be a further boost to the economic recovery in Ontario as a number of service sector employers hire people back, are able to put more people into seats and have more business take place in their centers and in their restaurants, gyms, and cinemas. So overall, it should quicken the pace of the economic activity, make up for some of the dent that we saw in January as Omicron restrictions were tightened. But there will be some countervailing effect because there's certainly going to be some people who are going to be less inclined to go out under these circumstances.
All right, and some people are heading out. They're going to be driving to do that. So they are heading to gas up their cars, and they're seeing that right now gas is sitting at about $1.50 when last year you were able to get it at under $1. What's going on there, and when can we expect prices to ease up?
Well, we've got an ongoing situation where demand recovery is continuing to progress across the world and here in Canada, and supply from major oil producers is not recovering in tandem with it. Major oil and other energy analysts are expecting that by the middle of 2022, we should see demand starting to be met by supply, but we're unlikely to see much relief on prices until then. Add in some of the geopolitical tensions around Russia and Ukraine, and you see oil prices being pushed upward in international financial markets on the speculation that there could be some kind of disruption in supply lines.
All right, Brett. And how about for the week ahead? What can we expect there?
Well, in some ways, the week coming up is a bit of a quiet one as we really get ready for the big event of the Bank of Canada's monetary policy meeting on the 2nd of March. We will be getting on Thursday of next week the CFIB, the Canadian Federation of Independent Businesses, February Confidence Index. And that's going to be a nice window on how much small business is starting to regain its mojo after some of the shutdowns and restrictions they saw in January.
All right. Thanks so much, Brett.
Great to speak with you.
Great to speak with you too. And the Midweek Exchange will return next Wednesday.